Are you thinking about making the move from California to Utah? Well, Utah is an attractive location, and thousands of families have made that exact same move, especially over the last 10 years. On today's video, I'm going to talk about some of the things that you need to be aware of before making the move. So let's get after it right now. And welcome to the Living in Utah channel. I'm Mike Gallagher. I'm a local real estate agent right here in the local area. And if this is your first time to my channel, you want to learn more, you may consider tapping that subscribe button down below and hitting that bell notification. And you'll receive an alert every time I release a new video. And honestly, we've been helping people all over the world buy or sell real estate right here in the local area. And we absolutely love it. So if I can be of any assistance, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, 7 days a week. We got your back when moving to the U state. Coming in first on my list, if you're moving from California to Utah, it means lower taxes. Yes, there's actually a financial benefit about making the move. Let's start with income taxes. In the state of Utah, our state income tax rate is a flat rate of 4.95%. So if you make $1 million, $2 million, $5 million, $300,000, $50,000, your income tax rate will be 4.95%. Now in California, they have a rate that does change and can go as high as 13%. 13%, 4.95, a large difference. Sales tax. We have a lower sales tax rate here in the state. And there are other items like the gas tax. It is lower in Utah. Our gas is about $1 to $2 per gallon lower than California. And that really adds up. Every time you fill up your tank, it's probably a $20 difference. So coming in at number 2 on my list, I'm going to call this one Scenic Views. Yes, California has some of the best coastal views in the country, probably in the world. Every time I visit California, I always make a trip to the lovely beaches, whether I'm in Santa Monica or San Diego. It is just beautiful. But here in Utah, we also have some beautiful views. We have some of the best national parks in the country. We have 5 of them. Out of the 5 national parks, my favorites are Zion National Park, Arches National Park, and Bryce Canyon. If you do not move to the state of Utah, I recommend that you plan a vacation and visit some of our great parks. People come from all over the world to visit these particular parks. Also, if you live along the Wasatch Front, from cities, say Brigham City in the north, all the way down to Provo, Utah, and all the cities in between, Layton, Kaysville, Salt Lake City, West Jordan, you will be living right next to the mountains. Yes, right out your door. And you do not have to purchase a multi-million-dollar home to get these views. You could live in an apartment in downtown Salt Lake City, walk out your door, and you will see the mountains every single day. Coming in at number 3 on my list, traffic. If you live in the state of California, you are well aware of what traffic really is. You could sit in hours and hours of bumper-to-bumper traffic, basically any time of the day. Now, Utah has a couple of spots of traffic congestion, but mostly during the morning commute and the evening commute. And I do complain when I sit in traffic for 30 minutes. But I've also been in California traffic for hours and hours. If you move to Utah, you can say goodbye to those wasted hours and the long times just stuck in traffic. Now, commute times. I've had clients from California tell me that they used to commute an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, one way to their job. Coming in at number 4 on the list, we have the greatest snow on earth. And don't just take my word for it. It's written on our license plates. So if you're a skier, a snowboarder, cross-country skier, snowmobiler, it doesn't get much better than Utah. Actually, our resorts are ranked some of the best in the world. Maybe you're not a winter sports person. Well, that's okay. We have just about every outdoor recreational activity that is out there. You will probably find it right here in the state of Utah. And if you miss California, we're only an hour and a half plane ride back to the state. Coming in at number 5, the economy. Whether you're looking for a job or you want to start a business, Utah has a booming economy. We have one of the lowest unemployment rates in the nation, not just for the last few months, for many years. And it's not just entry-level jobs. There are many well-paid jobs right here in the state. So whether you're looking for a job in downtown Salt Lake with the many hospitals, the university, or the downtown financial district, you will find employment. Or you can go south of Salt Lake City to an area that we call Silicon Slopes. It's very similar to Silicon Valley in California. Some of the world's top tech companies are located right here. So if you're in the tech industry, there's plenty of companies hiring right now and more companies moving to the state. Actually, it's becoming so crowded in that area that some tech companies are moving up to the Ogden, Utah area. We also have a military base, which has a large civilian workforce and many active duty men and women stationed there. And we have a stack of defense contractors: Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin, BAE Systems, L3 Communications, and many, many more. The base is growing and growing. It currently has 2 squadrons of the latest fighter jets, the F-35s, and it takes a lot of personnel to keep that fighter plane in the air. Also on the base, they perform what they call depot work, maintenance work on many different airplane models throughout the military fleet. They also refurbish the F-16 Falcon there on the base and sell them to countries around the world. So there's a lot going on also at the military base. Coming in at number 6 on my list, you still get that small town feel. Population-wise, we're still a small state. California has nearly 40 million residents. State of Utah, we're just over 3 million. So we're very small compared to California. We're about 1/10 the population of California. At one time, the whole state of Utah's population was equal to the population of Orange County, California. And there are many areas of Utah that I visit that the locals treat me like I live in their city. With the many mom and pop businesses that we have here, whether it's in the restaurant industry, the art and craft stores, the local clothing stores, and we have many, when you go into one of these stores, you get that warm welcome and that small town treatment. Coming in at number 7 on my list, it is a different political environment. It definitely is. Historically speaking, California is a blue state. Utah is a red state, no in between. And there are big differences in how the 2 states are run. Just recently, over the last couple years, we had this little thing called the COVID virus. California was pretty much closed for business. In Utah, we were wide open. And I always get asked this question: will I get along with the people of Utah? Well, let me tell you the viewpoint from the people who live in this state. Their biggest fear is that people will move from these blue states like California, and they will try to change it to what their state is like politically. Now, I've worked with many people who have made the move, and I find it different. I find that one of the main reasons that people move from the great state of California is to get away from the political views of California. Let me share a little story of a great friend of mine. Was born in the LA area and lived for most of his life in the San Diego area, and for many years. I didn't think he would ever leave the state of California, and he would tell me frequently, like, Mike, I don't know if I could handle the winters of Utah. I said, well, it's really not that bad. Well, he got tired of the taxes, the traffic, and then the COVID scene just took it over the edge, called me on the phone, decided to move his whole family to the state, and has enjoyed it here. And I ask him all the time, how's the winters going? And he goes, I don't know what I was thinking. It's really not that bad. I actually like the 4 seasons. Coming in at number 8 on my list, healthy living. Both states like to promote their healthy lifestyles. We are a state that ranks very high on the chart when it comes to healthy living. I think most of it stems from the abundance of outdoor activities. Just about whatever activity you're looking for, you could probably find in the state of Utah. And it's real easy to find friends that enjoy your favorite activity. Take, for instance, my dad. He's 80 years old, but he likes to stay active. And during the cooler months, he has a few friends that like to walk around the local mall for some exercise and a chance to interact and stay in touch with some of his close friends. And yes, the mall will open up early just for the walkers. The stores will be closed, but they will open up the inside of the mall. You don't have to be a rock climber or a big hiker. We have plenty of parks that you can just go walk your dog in. And that's me. I enjoy every morning taking the dog to a different park or a different hiking trail so we can both get our daily exercise. Boy, does he get excited. Every time we get in the car to go for a ride, he knows where he is going and he is ever so excited. Coming at number 9 on my list, we are a family-oriented state. There's a big focus on family right here in the state, and the state provides a bunch of fun outdoor and indoor activities for families to enjoy. And every city that I know has plenty of activities for the kiddos, from sports programs to arts and entertainment. And it's not uncommon to find families with 4, 6, and 8 kids. My kiddos, we have done many activities. Let me see if I can name most of them. I'm sure I'm going to miss some of them. We've been horseback riding. We have gone hiking. We've rock climbed. We have ridden UTVs, ATVs, dirt bikes. We've gone camping. We've gone boating. We love to ride snowmobiles. We've gone skiing, snowboarding. We've done fishing. We've played football, basketball, tennis, soccer. We even tried skydiving. We've done recreational shooting, racquetball, mountain biking, and water skiing. And I'm sure there's more on the list that I've forgotten. So in conclusion, that's some of the things if you're looking at moving from California to Utah. If you have any kind of questions, by all means, reach out to me. Glad to answer anything that I can. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And I'd love to know in the comments down below your opinion on the state of Utah versus California. And until the next video, take care and stay safe.